Alrighty, how is everyone doing? Welcome back to the stream. Alright, give me 1 second here, folks. I do need to try to fix my Discord audio. It sounds like I think I should just be able to restart it. We are back with another session of Pokemon Tabletop United. I hope everyone has been having a good Sunday while we hammer out the rest of the technical glitches that we seem to be having here. Alright. And hopefully this is better. Hello? Alright. How about now? There we go. Fucking Discord switched my settings on me again for my mic. Alright. Now that that is handled, I can bring us completely live over to the PTU screen. Alright. When we last left off, Citrine, Alex, you had recuperated from your adventure down in the up in the mountains, down in the caves, in the ruins beneath them. You had healed, kind of gotten yourselves situated. I believe you've received pictures from your mother, Citrine, of the fires. Okay. Okay. Yes, you guys came into the forest, exploring around, discovering a truck, and I believe, did you discover the device? Okay. Yes. Where the Combies were. You guys discovered a strange device that you couldn't quite make heads or tails of. Heading back out, you looked out at the lake and decided, nah, fuck this. We'd rather not. And headed over into the graveyard, which is where we pick up as the two of you head down back into this strange underground cavern that you found a while back. Alright. Whoops. There we go. Alright, let me get the music going here. Alright. There we go. Citrine and Alex, you descend down the stairs into the darkness. I'm assuming you pull out your flashlights as it gets darker. You descend a good 30, 40 feet. Very familiar pathway. Remnants of what seemed to have been a cave-in from long ago that seemed to have been cleared away. Litter the stairs. And you eventually reach a larger room. I can't pick up this. Give me 1 second, I'm trying to figure out why I can't move this after I place it. We can just place it there. So, okay. Yeah, you guys reach. I guess maybe if I do it this way. There we go. Don't know why I wasn't working with the circle. You guys reach. Answer your question. Vaguely, the cave-in that had happened and then seemed to be cleared away. There are traces that it happened at one point long ago and was then cleared. There's still some debris, some large stones littering the sides of the staircase, but it seems to have been from a time long past. You reach a large room with a statue of strange creature that neither of you recognize. Yeah, it looks like Cresselia, but all of you failed to ID it. It looks like Cresselia, but you all failed to ID it. So you don't know what it looks like. You do, however, still recognize that this looks to be the same creature that the statue up above was to. Or of. Fair. You haven't almost died on Route 1 or Route 2 since Alex joined. You got the shit kicked out of you. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, you guys spend a couple minutes looking over this statue. Carved, seems to be carved of stone. Traces of mostly natural paints are still present here and there. Not really enough to make out a full picture of what this creature supposedly looks like, appearance-wise. It's mostly just faint traces and scrapings of paint here and there. You guys eventually decide to continue on, heading to the path on the other side of the room. However, as you approach and shine your lights down the path, your light reaches a certain point, kind of right on the edge of the room, and then it just seems to be black. And I should clarify, it doesn't look like an empty void or a giant endless chasm that you can't see the other side to or the bottom of. It looks like just a wispy wall of dense black fog or smoke that your lights just aren't penetrating into.
Yeah, I'm like, do we have a stick? Can we find a stick? Can we?
Here we go. I want to apologize for the fact that no one could hear who I was talking to on stream.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
OBS changed the scene properties again for desktop audio, but that's fixed
Ooh.
now.
Good.
Creepy
yeah.
wall in front of you.
Creepy wall in front of us. Is there a stick that we can find nearby? Maybe blown down by the wind?
No, it seems that down 50 feet under the ground, there's no wind. Or sticks, or trees, or wildlife. You're kind of in a cave.
Oh, no, what I meant was, like, if the wind had blown a stick down from up above, like there was a stick that fell down the stairs.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for.
No.
Because I'm like, that might happen. Well,
you do find a couple of loose rocks, though. Maybe fist-sized stones.
Oh, I'm gonna throw a rock in that then.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'll let you do that.
Do you describe to me how you throw this rock in?
I'm just gonna underhanded lob the rock into the shadowy fog.
Okay. You pick up one of these stones and kind of toss it into the wall of shadows and darkness. It seems to vanish in front of you as it passes through.
Do we hear it hit the ground?
No, kind of all sign of it disappears as it passes through this sort of barrier in front of you.
All right, definitely not walking in there then.
Yeah. This seems dangerous.
All right, I got a blank on the supernatural. What do you think we should be doing?
Well, it's a weird magical fog that we can't hear any sound from, and it looks terrifying to touch. What would we normally do in this situation?
Touch it.
So what should we not? So what should we not do?
I mean, we haven't touched it yet.
You guys are still standing. between 1 to 2 meters away from it. You guys haven't really even walked up to inspect it yet. You guys have kind of just hung back and tried to glean what information you can.
Citrine just goes, okay, and walks forward and tries to like using her knowledge of the occult, tries to like figure out if she can figure out what's going on with this portal of doom and death and darkness.
Okay.
Just type it.
Make me a focus check.
Oh, focus. That's what that's going to be.
And I put the DC into chat.
Wonderful. That is possible. Ooh, oh, do I want to?
You may want to skill monkey.
Yeah, I'm skill monkeying that.
Okay.
Ooh, that was lucky.
Alright, Citrine, you walk up to this kind of misty fog. And you kind of lean in, looking it over, seeing if there's any difference as you get up close and take a better look at it. And you kind of reach out and swipe the tips of your fingers through, watching as they vanish from your sight right in front of your eyes as they cross the borders. This shit's happening. I'm gonna need you to re-roll me your 2 6s. I'm burning 2 of my re-rolls.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'll just roll both of them at once. Oh, you fucked me there.
I fucked you there.
You fucked me real hard there.
Alex, you watch as Citrine wisps her fingers through this kind of shadowy fog. They disappear from your sight. You watch as her eyes kind of glaze over slightly. Citrine, you feel this attraction to the fog as you sweep your fingers through it. More drawn, more intrigued to find out what exactly it is that's causing this to occur. Kind of your inner inquisitive nature coming out to the forefront. Alex, you watch as Citrine steps into the fog and vanishes from view.
Oh my god, I'm gonna run in after her.
Alright. As you reach the fog and run into it, can you make me a focus check?
Probably not, but I will anyway.
Same DC.
I don't think he has 5. I don't think he has 4.
I don't think he can make it, but
Oh
okay.
wow, you got that's not bad.
Not a bad roll, but
That's pretty bad.
For what you can do, it's not bad.
Cross into the fog. As you step through it, you feel a little bit of your concern for Citrine kind of slip away as it's replaced by more of a curiosity, a sense and a drive for adventure and seeking ways to become stronger as a trainer, that seeking out these things that might lie within. Both of you having crossed into this fog. 1, 2. this way. You both find yourself alone in this dark, unlit pathway. Your flashlight isn't penetrating the darkness, but you can almost feel, you can almost sense what it is that's in front of you, where it is you need to go. As you walk forward in the darkness, I'm going to draw the next area for us really quickly. Totally meant to leave. Whoops. Open spaces up at the top. But sometimes I'm bad at this. You both continue forward along these dark pathways, driven forward, really by for what your characters have, the vices that bind and drive them, their desires, their curiosity, their intrigue and inquisitive nature.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. I do not like this.
Citrine, you enter this. You can't see it, but you can sense it. This small room, 5 meters across and maybe 15 feet by 12 feet. A sizable enough room for a couple of people to stand in comfortably, but still pretty cozy. Alex, you step into a similar room, and across from you, you see Citrine, you see Alex, you see Citrine. Citrine, as you walk into the room, kind of looking around and getting a feel for this space that you can sense, Alex begins to speak to you. We discussed this before the game began.
Oh.
Alex,
Oh.
I will leave the floor to you.
Oh, I hate you so much.
oh, Hound. I'm sorry for about what I'm about to say.
Oh, I know. I know.
Oh, it's you. Look at you. Everyone around you has died or is gone, left alone by your reckless desires to find more. You let your curiosity get the better of you, and it brings ruin to you and everyone else around you. Compounded only by the fact that your blind devotion to your god has brought further ruin to yourself. I can't understand why you keep going on this journey.
Citrine?
Yeah, right there,
Citrine's
Hound.
just kind of, at this point, I think Citrine's just like, just kind of staring. Because it's like, you're not wrong, but also, have you considered, go fuck yourself? Because this seems out of character, even for, she's just kind of like, okay, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, everyone I've known has either died or run away.
If
Something's to
you're
do with my gods, and I'm fucking in pain. I have nearly.
if you're gonna
It's
try
like-
to shake through this to see if it is
Oh, can I try a charm to detect emotions? Wait, I have to find the exact wording for this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is your touch thing detect emotions?
Discerning emotions and comforting. So can I discern emotions using charm somehow instead of intuition for 5 seconds?
Let me look this up really quickly.
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to use.
Yep. I just remembered I'm like, wait a second, I have something for. I think I have to use the other one, which I'm terrible at, but
This is in Blessed, and damn, why didn't I have that open?
it's also on the front page of my sheet.
Get a +3 intuition. You can use it for making an intuition check.
I'll try that. It's not gonna go well, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was looking at what your intuition was.
It's bad. It's very bad. I
Just
need to work on that.
Trying to find something else I could throw at you, but I think to start it's...
Oh, I got a 6. That's not good.
Alright, as far as you can tell, from currently, this is in fact Alex.
Why are you being mean to me? You're literally
These are things you need to hear.
Yeah, but you could be nicer about it.
The truth hurts.
Yeah. Trying to figure out exactly how Citrine would actually react to this. I'm trying to. It's hard to figure out exactly how she would react to someone actually being mean to her.
I know, I'm throwing you guys in a really awkward situation. I'm so sorry. Alex, you laid it on so heavy.
Like, I asked you, like, skill of 1 to 10. You're like, yeah, just hurt him.
Yeah, like 9 or 10, you know, you went hard.
Maybe I do need to hear this. But you don't have to be an asshole about it.
Being nice isn't going to make any progress.
Yeah, but you're also the only person that I have. So, be nice to me, or I will throw you across a room.
Only because everyone else has left you or died.
Hey, Silent.
Yeah.
Can I try to throw him across the room? Angry Citrine would throw someone across a room.
You can certainly try.
What do I have to roll for this? Angry Citrine, just like, why are you being mean?
What are you trying to use to throw him across the room?
Telekinesis.
Give me a second. Let me pull up your character sheet here to start with so I can fully read telekinesis.
Yeah, there's a lot to
Why
it.
isn't it on your main sheet?
Hey, if I'm technically just a smoky apparition wisp, I don't weigh hardly anything.
Why
Oh,
isn't
it's literally not.
telekinesis on your bio
I'm gonna
info?
fix that now. That's really weird that I never put that on there. I'm gonna do that now.
That's making me cry a little bit.
Give me a second. I will do that. Listen, I never to put it on there.
Yeah, you don't have any of your capabilities on there.
Oh, I need to fix that. I have run. Okay, yeah. Give me a second. It'll be on here.
Yeah, I think it should be on.
I'll just
Probably
put it under
another
abilities.
ghost.
I have everything but capabilities. So
Is it on by chance? Mina? You're using telekinetic?
Yeah. It is so much.
Sure. Give me.
Hey.
Let me look up one more thing.
Yeah.
I actually need a Pokedex open for this.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll me a focus check.
Can do. 17.
Roll me a d20, straight.
Straight D20.
Don't roll a Okay. You reach out your hand, focusing in all your energy on Alex as you try to hurl him across the room. You watch as he laughs, turns, and walks into the darkness, leaving you alone. If you have anything
now
you
it's your
want,
turn.
if you have anything you want to say as you make your exit. I'll take that as a no.
Hound, you there?
No, that was to you, I think.
That was to you.
Me?
No, Alex.
Okay, I thought.
Did you have anything you wanted to have your character say on his way out?
Oh, no.
Okay. And you find yourself alone in the room as Alex walks out. Alex, you step into similarly a cozy sized room, comfortable for a couple people. Citrine standing in front of you. You can't see the walls or the floor or the ceiling, but you can perceive that there is ground under you. There are confines to this space that you find yourself in. It's kind of a weird feeling you especially have never really sensed or experienced before. Being able to kind of sense everything that's around you without sight, knowing you're in this small room standing across from Citrine, even though Citrine is all you're able to see. Citrine, I will leave the floor to you.
Oh God, it's you. Why are you even here? Like, really? Why are you even here?
Following you into the darkness.
Why? You could have stayed where you were wanted, with the fighters and that fuck-ass. Why are you here? Why do you stay? Why do you keep dragging me into worse and worse situations? We've nearly died multiple times, all because you did not want to stop going forward. You can't help yourself. You are addicted to the idea of fighting everything you can come across. You just want to punch every single thing you see. You have nearly died more times. In fact, you nearly died 2 days ago because we were fighting something we shouldn't have been fighting. And yes, it was my fault, but also we should have run earlier. Why did we not run earlier? Shut up! I'm realizing my point. I am in the process of making it, but I'm doing my best.
I know.
I'm the best. Why do you keep running into danger? Why?
It's who I am. Challenges are there to be overcome.
But you have to understand.
I'll
not
never
everything's a
exceed my
challenge.
limits unless I test them.
But the problem is, your limits seem to be less and less every day. You keep nearly dropping. You've nearly died multiple times. And that's not it, that's just to you. The things I have seen you do to your Pokemon, these beings you should love, you push them past the point of where they should. Every morning you make them hurt so you can quote unquote train them to be better? What the fuck? What you do is little better than abuse. I don't know why I stay with you. You're no better than Corbin. You say
Now
you
that's
love your
just patently
Pokemon.
false.
How? Prove that you're better than him.
Alex, make me an intuition check. Okay. It's definitely Citrine standing across from you, but you can't shake that nagging feeling in the back of your head that something about the situation seems off. But with your mind kind of glazed over and your focus diverted elsewhere at the moment, it's kind of hard to pinpoint really what it is.
Also, where is this coming from?
What?
Like, sure, I'm rough and we strive, and we're better for it.
It's everything.
And you know what? Because we're better for it, we've saved your ass multiple times.
When was the last time you saved my ass?
I think like 3 times in that, Durant mine.
No. I remember saving your ass multiple times. I remember dragging you out to followed by that thing. I remember physically lifting you for 6 hours. I carried you down a mountain. I do not remember the last time you saved my ass. I remember saving your ass multiple times.
I know that without me, your parents would probably not be here.
Possibly. Or they would still be here. We can't know.
Alright, Citrine, do you have anything anything final you want to say?
Don't even know why I'm your friend.
With those final words, Citrine turns and walks out of the room, vanishing into the darkness. Both of these scenes playing out simultaneously in different rooms. As you both finish speaking with the image of your friend that was standing across from you, both of you feel a slight pain kind of in the back of your head, in your mind, as scenes of the other's conversation flood into your head. So you have both now had these conversations and then gotten memories of the other person's conversations.
Ow. Well, that's not nice. Maybe I won't throw him across the room.
I'm gonna need to have a talk with Citrine about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Alex about this. I don't like this place.
Alright, well, I still can't see Citrine, so I'm gonna keep going further.
Wonder if Alex is further on in. Well, only thing I can do is try to find him.
Alright, and you both head on further, deeper in.
Are we able to take a short break here in a few minutes?
Yes, we can. Do you need to?
If we can, that'd be great.
Yeah, not a problem. Actually,
That's a very large room.
Sure is.
That's an equally large room.
alright, you both continue forward. Arriving in what, again, you can't see the room, but you can sense you're in this large space that's 10 meters by 10 meters, specifically. Very directly 10 meters by 10 meters in a square. Yeah. You can sense you're in a large open space. Citrine, you see on the other side of the room, standing up on a tall platform, maybe 10, 15 meters above the ground, Siren.
Oh.
Alex, you see on the other side of the room this thick, deep black fog, even more so than everything else, but you can see slightly into it, but it's nearly impossible to really tell what exactly is within this fog, but you think you see a vaguely humanoid shape.
Oh. Citrine, is that you?
Whoops. There's no answer.
Well, alright then, whoever you are.
You're gonna take a couple steps, and
I am gonna enter the room, yeah.
as you enter the room, you see a Pokeball come flying out from inside the fog. And a Kadabra is released. It stands across the room from you. You can see black tint over the eyes where the whites should be. And it looks like it's ready to fight you. Citrine, as you step into the room, Siren, standing up on this tall pedestal, smiles and looks down at you. Citrine, welcome! Welcome, I'm glad you could make it.
What?
We've been waiting for a long time for you to get here.
Siren? Who's been waiting?
You know, we're really curious. We want to see how long you can last. Welcome to you too. And he pulls a Pokeball from his waist, tossing it down off of the ledge, releasing a Murkrow. Taking a closer look, actually, can you really quickly,
Yes.
Alex and Citrine, I need both of you to make me... Alright, Citrine, I need you to make me a perception check.
Ooh.
I know. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Skill monkeying that because that's
Oh.
a 4.
You don't need to make perception, Alex.
Oh,
That didn't
Probably
be a
glad, because
4.
that was a really bad roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh,
really?
Lord. Okay.
Yep.
Citrine,
Jesus Christ.
looking out, you see... Looking at the Mercury, you can't really make out Siren, to see what... And if there's anything specific about how he looks. Looking at Murkrow, you can see faintly through the darkness, this light black hue over the whites of its eyes. For both of you, I need you both to make me focus or intuition checks. Your choice.
That's not horrible. It's like middling.
Hey there, Faye. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you didn't post that too long ago and I just haven't seen it. Because I've been busy torturing the players today. Okay. Alex, you don't particularly notice anything. Citrine, you feel, as you kind of look out and see this and kind of try to get a sense of everything just around you, just the area, the space, yourself, what this place is. You feel this kind of slight, very soft, pulsing sensation, kind of right between your eyes that fades out just as quickly as you sensed it.
That's not okay. That's weird.
Siren looks down and at you, Citrine. Alex, you can see this humanoidish figure across from you look up. And Citrine, you hear Siren's voice. Alex, you're not quite sure what voice you hear. It sounds hazy. It sounds buzzed over just enough that you can't quite make out who exactly it belongs to. But both of you hear the same thing. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's begin. And that, I know, Coat, you said you needed to take a little bit of an early break. That is where we are going to take our break for this session. We'll be taking a 10-15 minute break, unless, Coat, you need longer today.
No, that should be funny.
Okay. So we're going to take, I know it's super early, we're just about an hour in. We are going to take our break here. So we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes with the continuation of this crazy, not very nice place. So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Please do stick around. We will be coming back with really the second, 75 to 80% of today's session. And we'll see you all in a few minutes. Alright, and we are back, folks. I want to thank everyone who stuck around through our break. We are going to continue with our second half of the, well, I say second half, but really like the second, 75% of our session today. Alright, Alex, Citrine, when we last left off, you both found yourselves in a large space with Citrine, someone you recognize and know, have known quite well as a friend for your entire life, standing across from you, ready to fight. Alex, across from you, someone that you can't quite make out, you can't quite see their form, as they look to engage you in battle.
Alright, let's get this party started.
Yeah. Yes, we have to do this.
You going to send up Pyrothrum?
I am indeed.
Okay. 3,
Uh,
4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me get your opponents fully set up here.
oh, you do
Force
that,
only
to
be
change
5.
Oh, you do that to change like, hey, Siren, meet one of my new friends.
I have a higher level one. I can pull
He
into
doesn't
this
like
fight.
people. Or birds. Really anything.
Give me 1 second here. I'm realizing now that I am actually 1 short from what I need.
I just realized my Tauros is skittish. What the fuck? How do you have a skittish Tauros?
You just do it, you know, shit happens.
It's an angry. It has rage. It has a rage ability, and it's like, ah, yes, and I'm skittish. I'm like, oh god, you're Citrine. Oh god, Rampage is Citrine as a person. Oh my god. Just very intimidated, but also, I will kill you.
Yeah, I apologize. I thought I had everything I needed set up. I need to do 1 more thing here. Which thankfully will only take me a quick second. 4, 6, 4. I think it was 3, 3, 4. Yes. It's 36. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? I need to be on that screen. Apologize about this.
Yeah, you're giving me time to do something I forgot to do on break.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, fuck you, roll 20. Alright, let me refresh roll 20 real quick.
Oh no. The campaign's enemy, roll 20.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing piece of software that just sometimes fucking breaks because it's based off of the internet. Oh, I apologize. I just whacked my mic, my headphones. That probably sounded lovely.
Uh, ugh.
You know it's going well when Roll20 stops working and then you reload it and your internet temporarily stops responding.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That was my response to that and the pills I just took.
Oh. Alright, why? Shit. Can I open this up like this? Oh. I know what's happening. Remove that. Yes. Save changes. Oh, there we go. Show nameplate. Hit points. Def total. Def total. I've gotten so much quicker at doing that as compared to when this campaign first started. Throwing together a token takes seconds now. Except when Roll20 is fucking slow. Okay, let me get back to the screen. For the combat, let me start the music again so I can hear it playing. Okay.
Seeing Faye say "Oh no" worries me.
What's that?
Seeing Faye say "Oh no" worries me.
Okay. Oh, that's the other thing I needed to do with that one, isn't it? I could probably just roll it off of other things. Which is what I'll probably end up doing. That's fine, as long as I know. Five, six, okay. Okay. I'll open up you guys. Alright, we are all set. You're gonna send out Pirate Thumb. Alex, you send out Rampage. Citrine?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, over Roll20,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
strange
true.
system.
We did keep rolling ones that one time.
Yeah. It rolls the
Faith and I
experience
have
a
had
little
some
bit
interesting
much.
games.
Alright, you both send out your Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead. Everyone can put themselves onto the turn order.
Okay.
Necro. And we have I might change some of these guys. Just for people watching at home. Kadabra. I need Siren as well. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. Can we not get to add turn? Shit. It's too high on the screen.
Ghosty baby.
Murkrow. Alright. The mysterious spirit, the unidentified person, Alex, doesn't seem to take any action. Citrine, you watch Siren as he points the Murkrow to move forward. He is going to apply focus training to his Murkrow, giving it +1 to accuracy and +2 to skill checks.
Yep.
Citrine?
Hey, Rampage. Be fast! Applying agility training. Which actually does some interesting nonsense.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't do a lot, but it does make... Oh wait, it makes Rampage faster.
What's his new initiative?
19.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alex, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna give my combo orders of brutal and inspired.
Okay. Rampage is up. What are you gonna do?
Rampage is going to... She's just going to point. Take the Murkrow down. And so Rampage is going to charge right into the Murkrow and use deal Iron Head. About
Okay.
a 7.
That will hit.
Cool.
And
Not flinch, sadly, but
no, it does not flinch. Rampage charges forward, lowers its head. You can see this gleam over its horns as it charges, makes contact, knocking the Murkrow backwards. Murkrow manages to just get out of the way of the horn, clipping its side. Kadabra is now up. Kadabra is gonna the range on it?
Kadabra, you okay?
Cadaver's thinking.
That's all it
You're
does.
supposed to be real smart, Kadabra. You're supposed to think good.
You think we're good now, don't you? Don't you? Don't you?
Real think done well.
Exactly.
1, 2,
Alex
good.
is not a hard
4,
person to outsmart.
5. Cadaver is going to walk to the back corner of the room, and it is going to use Calm Mind.
Ooh.
Murkrow is now up. It looks over towards Siren, sees him gesture with his hand. It is going to... It's gonna flap its wings, raising itself 1 meter into the air, still right up next to Rampage.
Yeah.
And it is going to use Peck.
Okay. It's not that. Yeah, I think that's gonna hit. I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit.
It's a 9 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That doesn't do a lot of damage. Wait, let's see if I can do math properly. Oh my god!
Does 14.
Yeah. I'm so offended by what's just happened.
What happened?
75% is 39 HP. Okay, 38. Citrine's upset. Rampage is upset.
Murkrow dives forward slightly, pecking at Rampage right around its collarbone, and then flaps its wings a couple more times, raising higher into the air. You will get an attack of opportunity as it leaves your range, though.
Cool. Struggle attack by a thing that likes to hit things. Oh man, I could have used that 19 on the Iron Head.
That is going to hit.
Cool.
4. But it is still up as it flies up now, about 5 meters in the air. Pyrothrum is up.
We are going to walk up and use a bite and basically make him blow his toe.
I like how you can say, and basically make him blow his teleport. Yes, that is going to hit. As Pyrothum bites down, you see the shadow flick its wrist, and the Kadabra lets out a nod, and the spark of light vanishes into thin air just as Pyrothum's jaws clamp down on where he was. That is its one use of teleport, as it appears again in the center of the room. Citrine,
Yes?
what bonuses did you give?
Rampage? +4 to initiative, +1 to all movement capabilities.
Okay.
I just haven't put it down on the sheet because the movement capabilities I get confused about. So I just know they're all +1.
It's agility
Yeah, agility training.
+4 initiative and what else?
+1 to all movement capabilities.
I'm just putting that down there for my own knowledge.
Yes.
Siren. Oh no, it's the mysterious spirit. It's up right now. The mysterious spirit quickly flicks a Pokeball up from its wrist, flicking its other hand out as you watch Kadabra gets recalled. And as soon as I pull up the information page for it. That comes off. Timber is sent out. It's added to initiative order. Good, right where he belongs, at the bottom. Timber is sent out, right behind Pyrothrum. As this happens, over in your battle, Alex,
Mhm.
Citrine, the scene in front of you becomes vaguely hazy for a split second. Your vision seems to blur over. I need you to roll me 1d5.
Five.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who the fuck was? Oh, spots sent out. Okay.
As Rampage vanishes before your sight, and Spot suddenly appears. As this happens, both Citrine and Alex, you watch as a thick... You're in this black space, but this thick wall of fog begins rolling up from the ground and circling around the area you're in. You can feel that something about this area has changed. Something has moved forward. It's still low. It's still only maybe an inch off the ground, but something has happened. Siren looks down, smirking. He maintains his current trainings. Citrine?
Oh, I apply them to Spot.
Okay.
Also, should we remove Rampage from the thing
Yes.
and put Spot on it?
Yep.
Just put it with this because it's being applied anyways.
Okay.
Cause yeah. Yeah.
I should have probably had you guys roll me d20s.
Oh yeah.
Yours is with a training, Citrine, so you don't need to roll. It's just between Pyrothum and Murkrow.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter because they're on opposite sides, but for the sake of order, it kind of matters with this fight. Okay, and you apply your trainings to Spot.
Yeah.
Alex, you're up.
I'm just going to keep my combo training going. Inspired
Alright.
and brutal.
Alrighty. Pyrothrum is up.
Pyrothrum is going to lead with a vice grip on that.
Timber. Alright, that is going to hit. For 38. Okay. Citrine.
Yes.
What is Spot's defense?
Oh no, really? Oh no! Am I getting attacked by that attack?
Yes.
Oh no!
As you
my
watch,
baby.
Spot, this large gashing injury opens up across Spot's side.
That's. Oh, I think that's. Wait, yeah, that was 32 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm trying to do the math of how many injuries that is. Oh lord, that was 3 injuries. Only 3 injuries.
Okay.
Oh, poor Spot.
Murkrow is up.
Fuck that Murkrow.
Murkrow now looks at its new target. This Hound Hour. It is going to move 4 down, diving down, and again using Peck.
Yeah, I don't even have to fucking roll. That thing's unless I can wait.
Okay, we'll calculate how much damage it does.
Okay, I will. That's 25 points of damage.
Okay. So it's currently at negative 12. How many injuries does it have? How many injuries does it has? How many injuries does it have?
I'm gonna say probably another 2 at least.
Let's open up Spot's
Is there
sheet
nothing
here.
I can do about this?
It's 25% is 11. So yes, it's taking 2 more injuries. 3 with massive damage.
Yeah.
So it's up to what? 6?
It's up to 6.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the roll for Peck. That's the one. Alex, you watch as this large injury appears across Timber's cheek. Citrine, over on your side. You watch as Murkrow dives down, pecking right at Spot's face, leaving this large gash across Spot's cheek. Taking a look at Spot, though, Spot almost goes down and then slowly pushes itself back up to its feet. Taking a closer look, you see this faint black shine through its eyes.
I don't like that.
Spot is now up.
Yeah. Jane's like, I don't like that. I gotta make a quick decision. What does Citrine do?
What does Citrine do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna... 1, she continues. 2, she does That's what I'm thinking. She goes, I don't like that. And just return spot. Like, nah, I'm not dealing with this shit.
What are you using to return spot on his turn? Oh, just his
On-
action?
Yeah, I'm just using her act. I'm just using all she got to
Okay.
bring her back.
Okay. You return spot. Who are you sending out?
Who could I send out? You know what? Can I send Rampage back out?
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Rampage back out.
Alright, go ahead and send... You can just drag his token back over.
I'll just add back onto the turn order.
Okay. Alex, you watch as the scene before you shimmers ever so slightly as the timber that was in front of you disappears and a cadabra appears back in the middle of the arena.
This is not going to go well for you, spooky ghost.
It will still get its turn in lieu of the timber. This does not count as using its action to switch.
No, it was forced to switch.
Exactly. Similarly, like you can be forced to switch, doesn't take your action. Rampage is back on top, followed by Cadabra. Let me go and clear the Calm Mind off of Cadabra. And looking over at the Durant, it is going to hold up its spoon, and you can see space kind of starting to warp around it. It's going to use Confusion on Durant.
Oh wow, it actually could hit on that.
That's a big hit.
That is a big hit.
Actually, no, that is exactly half. Oh, and we're confused.
Yeah.
And Citrine, you watch as the Murkrow suddenly the air around it seems to bend as it lets out this shrill squawk in pain as you see blood start to pour out of its eyes. It looks like it's in really, really bad shape, but the flash of black light, it rights itself in the air.
I have a very strange question.
Yep.
Does it look familiar to Citrine?
The Murkrow?
No, the eye bleeding.
No.
Given her history.
It's from the eyes, from
causing it.
from the ears. Oh, vaguely looks like something just fucked up its brain.
Yeah, she's just like, that's a little bizarre. I didn't even attack it.
The mysterious mysterious individual is now up. Is going to point out to Cadabra and is going to give it agility training.
Oh, you dirty dog.
Oh, wow, it had a 17 to start with. Holy shit. Oh, that's rude.
Siren is going to look over and quickly toss out a Pokeball as Murkrow returns. And... Really? Fucking really? 3 6s in a row! Fuck my life.
What? Well, this is a spooky episode. 666 makes sense.
Sends out a slightly larger Pokemon that you recognize, Citrine.
Oh.
You recognize this as Siren's starter,
Yeah, Nidorina.
Buttercup.
Oh, Buttercup.
Simultaneously, as this happens, Coat, can you roll me 1d6? Five. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, didn't mean to put it on that layer. You watch as the scene in front of you hazes over, and Pyrothum vanishes, replaced with Lunk.
Well, this is less good.
Citrine, you are up.
Yeah, she just goes, "Feed, my son, feed!" And just keeps up the agility training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Murkrow is off. Buttercup.
Buttercup on the field.
Lunk is on there at 15.
Oh, there's Buttercup. I was like, it was behind the turn or whatever.
Yeah. There we go. And you're gonna do what again, Citrine?
Oh, just keep up agility training. Because I don't think I'm allowed to physically attack Pokemon right now, so...
Okay. Alex?
Same, inspired and brutal training.
Alrighty. Kadabra is up. It is going to... move down closer to you, Alex. You can see the black shine in its eyes as it sparks to life a little bit. Pointing out and using confusion on the Lunk. Oh, that was 46 for special.
If what I think is going on, that is a bad hit for... Oh, no! Yeah,
Nope,
no,
type
okay.
effectivenesses aren't transferring over.
Okay, I was going to say that would be a very bad hit for Buttercup.
But again,
Still
Citrine...
a lot of damage.
Oh yeah. Citrine, you watch again as now the space around Buttercup bends and twists as it begins to have a trickle of blood flow from one ear, another trickle from its opposite nostril. Siren
that's
looks a little bit frustrated, but continues on. Rampage is up.
Since it's been at least one turn, Rampage is going to dash at Buttercup, and she's just going to go hit him hard.
All right.
I really could have used a 15, but
That is
no.
going to hit, which will be... Alex, you watch as I don't do maths well and have to actually use Google to figure out my maths. You watch as suddenly Lunk shudders, small pinpricks appearing, a large bruising appearing across one of its arms. It looks like for a second Lunk is going to... Oh, I need that there. Looks like Lunk is going to go down, and it pushes itself forward. You can see now this flash of black light in its eyes as it pushes itself back up.
Oh, Lunk would still be conscious.
Oh yeah, because Alex is
A monster.
Nonsense. Yes,
Yeah.
because Alex is a monster who pushes his friends past where they should be falling.
Lunk is up.
Yeah, he'd be good till negative 19.
Okay, good to know.
Doesn't look like I can get into melee. So I'm just gonna shotgun that Kadabra.
Okay.
Not gonna hit. I also fuck me
Hoping
over,
for a good roll.
but...
2 hits. And the 8-2 hit?
Yeah, it's 2 hits.
6, 7,
The 27
8.
damage.
That is just going to hit. You see the Kadabra, it's almost ready to teleport away out of the way of the rocks. But it's just a split second too late. 2 of the rocks slamming into its body. That is going to be... Okay. Citrine, you watch as Rampage lets out a roar as 2 large welts appear on the side of its body.
It takes that 27 points of damage.
It is going to take
Oh,
13 points of damage.
Yeah, it takes 1 injury.
Did you just give it health?
No,
Okay. It looked like the health bar changed. So I was asking.
no. All I did was add a second injury counter to it.
Oh, okay, that's probably why then. It shifted the bar to the right as your maximum HP fell.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, and you used Ironhead, didn't you?
Yes.
I almost forgot about this. I forgot that I could link this to you.
Oh, it poisoned me.
Yes,
You know what
Rampage
poison
is
does?
Rampage is poisoned. Let me open it up here for you. Poisoned is -2 special defense combat stages. You lose 1 tick of HP when you take a standard action. But it does apply after your Ironhead, so you don't take the damage this turn.
Okay.
But you should adjust your combat stages down by 2 for special defense on Rampage.
Special defense down 2 stages. That's not. Oh, that's up 2 stages by accident.
Whoops.
Because negative is above, and I'm like, why is negative not not below the 0. That'd make the most sense, but no, they have to do it the
Oh,
opposite.
I forgot it had this.
Poison point? Or something worse?
Something worse.
Oh.
Yeah, I did need this to happen. At least once. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I forgot it. Buttercup is now up. It looks over at Rampage. And you watch it duck down, hopping onto all fours, and turning its back towards Rampage as it uses double kick.
Ah.
Both of its
That's
hind
good.
legs kicking out.
That's gonna hit, and that's gonna do an amount of damage.
They're
And
both.
that's a fight. Yep.
I believe both are gonna hit.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
barely for the first one. But yeah,
So
both
that
hit.
is 30 minus your defense
So 16.
times 1.5.
So 24. Oh my god! Rampage is still up.
Yeah, he takes 24 damage.
Yep. And I'm gonna assume like 2 injuries at least.
Has he taken a massive damage? I don't believe so.
No, he took under his mat, so just 2 injuries.
Yeah, so he's at
I mean,
3
one
injuries in total.
Yeah. So just never mind. Just 1 injury. That is a strong boy.
Alex, you watch as 2 echoes that ring out through the arena as you can see what look like 2 imprints appear on Lunk's shell on the front of it. Lunk is going to take 12 points of damage.
Wait,
And I
Lung
believe
takes it, not the Kadabra?
Oh,
Just
no.
given... Yeah. Just given
My bad.
how things seem to be working.
No, that goes to the Kadabra. I'm really trying to keep everything straight.
That's
I
fine.
apologize. So yes,
Kadabra.
you watch the Kadabra take 2 large blows. And it flinches backwards. Actually, it should have one more. Almost falling to the ground as you see large bruising, large splatters of blood across its face and its upper chest. It picks its head back up. There's a black flash of light radiating from its eyes as it looks back out towards Lunk. The spirit is going to maintain its agility training. Siren is gonna look over towards Buttercup. This black flash emanating out from his eyes. He is going to apply... Let me open it up here.
The dervish nonsense. With the dervish nonsense that Tank Siren had.
He does have those as well.
Yeah. I just remember that was a thing that he had because it was weird and no one could pronounce capricious war.
Yeah, he's going to use... I believe. And he is going to bind Reckless Advance and Capricious Whirl.
Oh my.
Yep, plus 8 to damage.
You note that unless he has Commander's Voice, each of those is going to be a standard action to bind.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he has Commander's voice.
Or something equivalent to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Citrine, you're up.
She's just like, baby, it'll be okay. Just one more turn, and then you can go rest for a bit. So but continue being fast.
Alright, Alex.
I'm going to do my combo training, but we're going to mix things up.
Okay.
We're going to use Inspired Training, Brutal Training, and
You're gonna bump him up.
I am going to bump him up.
Alrighty. So Lunk is up first.
I won't get him!
Yay, knocking out my poor Tauros.
Hope not.
Actually do that much damage.
That is going to hit. Oh.
And it's super effective.
Yeah. That would actually knock Rampage out.
31. Hold up.
Even the base?
Nope, hold up. Just
Oh
stop.
no, I'm just doing math
Nope,
based
nope,
on what's
just
been going
stop.
on. I will stop.
Stab.
Eh.
Okay. You watch as Lunk slashes at the Kadabra, causing a large gash in its chest. The Kadabra stumbles. Seems barely able to keep itself on its feet. But it is still managing somehow to stand, even covered in blood and bruising and injuries. Far past the point that you know Pokemon should be able to handle. Similarly,
Alright, Ghost, what's the meaning of this?
Rampage takes 12.
Yeah. So is it negative 11?
Is it negative 11? How many injuries is that?
None.
None? Okay, well, it's definitely at least one.
Well, yeah, no, because it would have knocked out, so it's one injury, and that's it.
Okay, you watch as this large gash opens up across the underbelly of Rampage, starting to drip blood down onto the ground as Rampage staggers, and you watch now Citrine as its eyes flash black, and it pushes itself back upright. Kadabra is going to be the second use. So I'll just freehand Roman numerals really shittily over on the side. Is going to pop back into its Pokeball. You see as this image, and let me double check. I'm literally opening up other. You should have it. One of you fucking has it. Put it on everyone. Okay. Yeah, Kadabra returns to its Pokeball. And you see a strangely familiar, another strangely familiar Pokemon. This one a off-colored sort of has dark stripes along its shell. Kabuto. Citrine, can you roll me a 1d4 2?
Yep.
As suddenly Tauros shimmers and is replaced with the form of Aconite.
Oh, that's not good.
You'll be okay.
Aconite is a tiny baby who's very bad at everything.
Just Psywave it and, like, hopefully knock it out.
So Rampage comes off the turn order. Kadabra comes off the turn order. Stripes goes on to the turn order.
Unless I critically hit with Rock Blast, in which case I'm very sorry for what's about to happen to Agonite.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can add Aconite to the turn order as well.
Yeah. Aconite, who actually has a very high speed, because this was back when everything was speedy. Has a higher speed than it probably should at the moment.
Is his speed correct?
Do you want me to add the +4? Then yeah, that'd be a 14.
Does he have the
had-
training on him yet?
He's not yet,
Oh,
but
okay,
as soon as
then
it's
no.
my turn again.
Okay, then
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just 10.
no. Roll me a 1d20 just for the moment.
Yeah, what do? Oh wow, I got a nat 20 on that.
Okay.
Yay!
So Kadabra has gone, Lunk has gone. Aconite is now up.
Cool. Aconite just I just don't know what's going on. You're just like, I don't know. Let's see, what we do. We have that, or we have that. Oh yeah, just, Aconite, confuse it. And then move the frick away. So, and then just going to disengage
Okay.
up 1 meter.
Go ahead and move him.
Just up 1 meter. Just actually up and back 1 meter. So just like
Like that.
diagonally back 1. Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Whoop.
Buttercup is now up. Buttercup is going to... Oh, you mean up in the air 1 meter and back.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw the.
Yeah.
I finally understood what you were talking about when I saw the flying symbol.
Yeah, because I can't go more than one into disengage yet. Well, none of my Pokemon can. I could eventually.
Buttercup is going to dash 3 meters directly past Aconite, taking a large swipe at Aconite as it passes using Scratch.
And it misses. Because
You need
Aconite
to-
has at least one.
Actually, I totally forgot. I need to roll a
Oh.
1d20 for being confused. Is no longer confused. And
Wait,
yes,
what?
you confused
Oh,
Buttercup.
18. I thought I only saw the 8, so I was like, wait a second, it voted 18.
18,
'Cause
yeah.
I was so confused for a second. But yeah, no, that misses.
Misses with Scratch.
Yeah.
Now the mysterious individual is up, is going to point over at Aconite, and is going to apply... Or not Aconite, at Stripes. Is going to apply agility training to Stripes. And is also going to apply brutal training.
Ooh.
Okay. Siren is up. He's going to simply maintain his trainings that are already up there. Not taking any additional action yet. Citrine, you're up.
It's gonna keep up. It's gonna apply the agility training. So that's a 14 to initiative.
Okay.
Actually, this is a weird fight. Be fast.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna apply agility?
Yeah. So +4 to initiative. Yeah.
Okay. Puts you back over Stripes from the roll. Alex, you're up.
I'm just gonna keep my double training up, inspired and brutal.
Alrighty. Lunk is up.
Blast him.
I like Aconite, but poor Aconite.
Using
Oh.
Rock Blast. That is 2 hits, with an 8-2 hit. That just hits. You watch as this Kabuto tries to pull into its shell, is just a little bit slow. Again, 2 rocks striking it. Excuse me. And Aconite takes 23 points of damage.
Yeah, so it takes 3 injuries.
3 injuries. You watch as 2 large impacts, kind out of thin air, appear to occur on Aconite's outer membrane, causing it to cry out in pain. It is now up, though.
Yeah. He's just gonna go, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just punish the thing in front of you. I was gonna have a confusion, but nah. It goes down and hits with, it does whatever it needs to hit with, roll out.
Confusion is fine.
Doesn't have confusion.
Oh.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Psywave?
It knows. It has Psywave, but I don't. It does not apply weakness or resistance.
Oh, don't forget,
but it's-
I don't know how
it's
this
also,
disappeared, but Rampage is poisoned.
Oh yeah.
I think it probably should have taken at least 1 tick along the way.
No, it was actually sent out. It was poison, and then before its turn even happened, it was.
Oh yes, it
Knocked
charged.
out.
It charged over. Well, it's not knocked out yet. It charged
Well-
over and struck with Iron Head, and then it got poisoned. Then it didn't take an action. You are correct. It got hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me take a look here. Okay. How far are you gonna move for rollout? It is
Just close
past.
enough.
Well, no, it is
Yeah.
past. You do have to go through Buttercup.
Yeah. Basically, Aconite goes down 1 and just just like soars down through Buttercup and back up, just in a small like half circle
Okay.
to hit it.
Look at its evasion here. Excuse me, I'm still kind of overcoming illness here. Alright, yes, you order Aconite. It rolls down through the air, barreling at Buttercup, drawing this clean crescent arc, just barely skimming over the surface of the ground. Unfortunately, Buttercup is able to raise up its hand just in time, deflecting the blow and avoiding
has a-
damage.
Oh my god, it has a 5 evasion? Holy shit.
It's a 5 physical evasion at the very least.
Holy shit, that's terrifying.
Stripes is now up.
Bring it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe. Oh, can do it from here. I believe. Yes. Is gonna move down towards you. Or towards Lunk. And towards you, I guess, technically. And you watch as this green glow begins to emanate around the Kabuto and Lunk. And you watch as Lunk flinches and begins to bend a knee. It is using Absorb. On Lunk.
Alright, I will take my 10 damage from that.
And Lunk is what type? Again?
Lunk is rock and bug, so that is neutral damage.
Neutral damage, yes. Okay.
Also, Lunk has 5 damage reduction from his level of injuries, so...
He takes 10? Okay.
And you heal 5.
Yep. And it looks like Kabuto is a little bit better off than he was. Buttercup is now up, looks at the Aconite that just tried to roll it over. And as the Aconite swings by in the air, Buttercup is going to disengage, take one step backwards, and spit just a small needle towards Aconite.
And hits.
Hits.
Yeah,
Doesn't poison.
No, I forget if psychic is resistant to poison. I don't think so. It would make no sense for it to be resistant.
No, it's not. It's super effective against it, but it's not resistant to it.
Yeah. Really?
It takes
Really?
22.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also 3 additional injuries.
Yeah, so I think it's it's 6 now.
You watch as this needle makes contact with Aconite, sinking in through the membrane and poking into the back. It shudders for a second, seemingly fighting off whatever toxin was contained within the needle. But seemingly past its limits, floating down towards the ground before a brief flash of black around Aconite's body occurs, and it raises itself back up. This individual that you're fighting, Alex, isn't going to do anything specific. Siren, as well, is just going to maintain what he has going.
Let's see. Who am I gonna switch with?
And I'm gonna say, you made fun of earlier saying you can't say capricious whirl.
Oh no, that used to be a thing that could not be
Capricious, yeah.
I don't think I don't think he could say capricious whirl.
But yeah, capricious whirl gives it +3 evasion.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
That's
big.
Rude. Yeah, Aconite is being replaced.
Okay. With what?
With with Sealy. Being thrown out down here. That's the same Pokemon that I just I was like, wait a second, did I grab it?
You're sending out Sealy?
Yeah. Right here.
Okay. You send out Sealy. 2. You watch as the scene before you shifts once again. I need to move these over just slightly. And the Kabuto is replaced with a Snivy.
Oh, really?
You're up, Alex.
Inspired and brutal training.
Okay.
I've added Sealy to the
Stripes is
turn order.
gone. Aconite is off. And that's pre-agility, correct?
Yeah, that's pre-agility, because I don't think I can do both in one turn.
Okay. I need you to roll me a 1d20.
Sure.
Okay, Sealy will be ahead of Buttercup.
Yep.
And I need to get Snivy's page open. And Snivy gets added to the turn order. Alright. Lunk is up.
Lunk is gonna rush down that Snivy with a Fury.
Okay. That is definitely going to hit. Let me make sure that's not... Okay. Yeah, it strikes out against Snivy, leaving a large gash on it. Citrine, you see a similar gash appear across the body of Sealy,
Yeah.
who takes 18 points of damage.
Okay. I think is...
I believe it's just going to be one injury.
Yeah, just one injury.
Snivy is now up. Is going to... disengage one space. Lashing out at Lunk with a vine that seems to appear out of its arm. Some vine whip.
I'll take my 1 damage.
Okay. Take 1 from that.
18 defense and 5 damage reduction.
Yep.
That is a beefy boy. And then
Why are you so mean to your Pokemon? So they can live.
Okay, you know what? Not wrong, but also, have you considered I was running on empty?
Sealy is up.
Have you considered that Lunk has taken 3 hits in the negatives and still isn't dropped?
Yeah. Celia is going to just without even looking, because it doesn't look. Wait, do you really not have that? Oh no, I was about to say you do. You better have that ability. Confusion. Does an 11 hit?
Lunk.
Yes, an 11 does hit.
Cool.
That is going to be... And Lunk is going to take... well, you watch as the air around Lunk bends and twists a little bit. A little bit of a bloodshot area crossing into one of his eyes. He's going to take 23 minus 5, 18 points of damage. Which I believe brings him to negative 35? Yes. How many injuries does that give him?
1 more.
Up to 6?
Yep, because Lunk does not take. Lunk does not get injuries from taking over 50% of his HP in 1 hit.
Alright. You watch as the air around Lunk bends, his eye quickly goes bloodshot on one side, a little bit of blood running down out of whatever he has that passes for a nose on a fucking snail. But pushes himself back up. Buttercup is now up. Buttercup is going to move forward. 4, 5, 6. And is going to use Scratch against Sealy.
Okay. Nope.
Misses?
Oh no! City just, as soon as it's about to hit, City just goes, just disappears and reappears 4 meters away.
Alright, go ahead and move Sealy.
It has teleporter. Oh.
Ping. That's your one per scene use to teleport.
Yes, it is. Maybe I should have used it up for something else, but...
You see Siren cringe and growl a little bit, and the spirit is going to withdraw Snivy, sending out his Caputo. You watch, Citrine, as
It goes away. Yeah.
Sealy shimmers, replaced by Aconite. Snivy, Sealy, Stripes gets added back in. And Aconite gets added back in, but I believe at a 10.
Oh, to 10? Wouldn't the training still apply?
Training isn't on him.
Oh,
You have to
then
reapply
apparently.
it.
Yeah, then that... 10, yeah. I was wrong.
Roll me a 1d20.
God, I hate that thing. Yep. It actually went faster than me.
They can actually beat you this time. Siren now is going to look out at the Pokemon that's currently out and snap his fingers, pulling Buttercup back. Alex, you watch as Lunk's form shimmers and vanishes. And Siren is going to send out a Dano. Why is its health not there? And we have as optionals.
Am I going to need to roll?
1, 2, 3. Yes, roll me a 1d4. Two. Lash appears in front of you, replacing where Lunk previously was. So Lunk can come off the turn order. Buttercup can come off the turn order. Lash can go on the turn order. And Dano can go on the turn order. Both of the bound trainings vanishing. And I believe, because I don't usually use bound stuff, does that replenish his AP for what was previously bound when it's released?
Yeah.
Okay.
You bound into it comes back.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I gave him AP he shouldn't have. And Lash is fucking fast. What else is new?
Oh, I think I just helped. Given what's been going on, I think I'm about to help.
Citrine is up.
That's gonna hurt me a lot. She just goes, nah. Whoop! Back at night and sends Sealy back out.
Alright. Sealy comes out. And Sniffy goes back in.
Yep.
Yes, this is a big help. I'm sorry for the damage I'm about to inflict
Oh,
on
yeah,
Sealy.
Oh, I'm sorry. The damage I'm about to inflict on
Okay, so Aconite comes off. Stripes goes off. Sealy can go back on. And Sniffy can go back on.
Yeah, this is basically. I'm helping you defeat me.
Alex, what are you gonna do?
Brutal and inspired training.
We just had a massive shift up in who's actually out on the field right now.
It worked out.
Yeah, it did.
Lashes up.
Beep beep.
Move up and use Flame Wheel.
Yeah.
Alright, that is gonna be... Jeez. Okay, yeah, you see Lash charge forward, flames naturally on him, swirling, covering his body as this explosion, this eruption happens as it crashes into Snivy. Scorches appear all over Snivy's body, burn marks, the scent of singed flesh fills the space. The smoke under your feet is tremoring, is swirling, is growing faster and faster. It's now up to about... It's slowly, over the course of the battle, has risen until it's about waist height on you all now. Sealy, Citrine, you watch as suddenly this burst of fire erupts out from Sealy. Scorches and burns, beginning to cover its body. Sealy is going to take 27 points of damage.
Be at -2 and now has 4 injuries.
How many injuries did he have before?
1.
Had
It just took half its HP in one hit.
one,
I mean, over half its HP in one hit.
4. How much HP does it have left?
-2.
Okay, it should be at 5 injuries. You should have taken 25% for... 1 for every 25% it decreased, and then 1 for a massive damage. So you have 5 injuries.
Okay.
Snivy, you watch as it falls to the ground, slowly pushing itself up. As it turns to look at Lash, sending this penetrating glare over in Lash's direction. He's gonna use Leer.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah, doesn't Lash have, like, 1 defense?
You have technically lowered Lash's defense from 4 to 3.
Okay. Sealy is now up.
Sealy is just... Sealy, like her trainer, is annoyed at everything going on. And
Don't forget to adjust Sealy's health and whatnot.
But,
took what, 27 damage?
Yeah, so it's at -2. Yeah, here we go. All is good on Sealy's sheet. Oh, so Sealy is about to just start singing.
What's Sealy gonna do? Moves forward.
Disarming voice.
Alright. That is fairy. I actually have to look this up. Okay, that's gonna be times. Can't miss, so it does hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Celia lets out this echoing cry that bursts forth. Yeah, it seems to send this Dano reeling backwards, doing a large amount of damage as you watch it shuddering and shaking, maintaining its standing position. Similarly, now, I don't believe Lash has any injuries yet, right?
Lash starts with 1 injury.
Starts with 1, okay. Lash is going to take... Actually, let me double check. It's still correct. Lash is going to take 14 points of damage after applying special defense. You watch as Lash begins to shudder, the fire billowing almost as if some loud, echoing blow or force of wind of some kind had just pushed up against it as it flinches backwards ever so slightly. The Dano, which is up now, is going to lift its head over towards Sealy, and it is going to bite down. Let me double check something here. Is that right?
Effectiveness 7.
Yeah. Alright, it's gonna use bite.
Yeah.
Double check.
That's a hit. That's a bad hit, but it's not a double.
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, I thought I was looking at my own attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I haven't rolled it yet. Like, it's gonna be a normally effective hit, but...
Yeah, I thought it would come up, so I was like, oh, 28 damage. Oh,
It is a natural 20, though.
Yeah, it's... yeah.
And just so you know, it's still a critical hit.
Yep.
But it is... a 63 for the damage.
I don't know how much damage Sealy has just taken, but I have a feeling I know what's about to fucking happen to my poor Sealy.
Sealy is taking 56 damage.
Celia is, I think Sealy is what you call in the business actually dead.
Sealy is the death?
I think so.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can kinesis. And I can't do shit, so yeah, actually, I think Sealy actually dies.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, in injuries or negative 200%?
Oh, not negative 200%.
Well, what?
Yet.
Okay, well, hold on. Hold on a second.
Just like
how many? It took 56 damage.
Yes.
This is Sealy. I'm gonna open up Sealy real quick.
I have it open, and I don't know how much.
I know. Let me give me a second. I will calculate this for you. Yep, I will calculate this for you. Just give me a second. Just wait.
I am. Hey, anything you can find to make it so that my Roach doesn't die.
It is at negative 58, so it did take massive damage. So it does take at least 1. It's taken multiple massive damages. Correct?
Yeah, it keeps taking. This is the second.
If it has taken Okay. Yeah. If it has taken multiple massive damages in this fight, it is at over negative 100% HP, which flat is 8 injuries. Your Sealy has surpassed the 10 injury marker. Citrine, you watch as this Dano opens its jaws clamping down onto Sealy. Sealy gives this ear-piercing shriek as you watch blood cough up from its mouth as Dino's fangs sink deeper and deeper into Sealy's throat. You watch as it tosses the body aside, rushing over. You bend down. Sealy is not moving. Sealy is not breathing. Covered in blood.
Can I try to not? Can I do something stupid?
Sure.
Do you want to intercept for that?
I don't know if I can.
No, at this point, it's too late for the intercept.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I even could have. No, Citrine, seeing something die, is gonna go, please, Lord, please, no, please. And just basically trying to plead with Giratina himself to not have my Pokemon die. This thing that she's apparently been touched by is pleading. She's pleading with it to not.
I was gonna say, as you look at Sealy, you see this aura, this faint aura and hue seeming to form around Sealy's body. Go ahead, roll me a D100.
Will do. 69.
Okay. You watch as these long black tendrils begin to emanate out from the ground, from this invisible floor. You feel a faintly familiar feeling from them. However, as they begin to reach and curl down towards your Sealy, you feel this shudder throughout the entire area, and this deafening roar that blows away the wisps that Giratina sent to you, driving any presence, any sense you can get of Giratina in this space away, as even the aura around the Sealy fades as you watch as Sealy's body at this point begins to meld into the smoke. The smoke which has now filled the area around you so thick that you can't quite see. It slowly begins to dissipate as Citrine and Alex, you find yourselves standing across from each other in this space, lash out in front of you, Alex, covered in injuries. Not as many as your other Pokemon, but still injured. Spots of blood around its mouth. And the deceased body of Sealy lying off to the side of the room.
Probably Citrine just like sitting over, half crying at this point. Actually, probably full on weeping at this point.
Yes, Alex, you've seen as the mist rose up, obscuring your vision. You watched the scene grow hazy for a split second, even without the fog, as you saw that shadowy figure begin to run over towards where previously you had seen a Snivy. As the fog fades, you see Citrine kneeling down, sobbing over the body of Sealy, her Ralts.
Oh no.
Just incoherent sobbing at this point. Like, it's just... She's just like praying that somehow just you'll take a breath.
Yeah, as you sit there praying, sobbing, Celia's blood continuing to trickle from its mouth, the large gaping injury that tore out the majority of its throat.
She also is probably like she's like probably like trying to like take out bandages and try and like apply them to try to like do whatever she can to stabilize Celia.
Okay. If you want to spend a bandage trying to stabilize Celia, you can. It obviously does not
Doesn't do anything.
succeed.
Yeah.
As this is going on, I know it's me, and I'm gonna take Celia.
Yeah.
I'll do it in a second, but I'm taking Celia off of your
Yeah.
list of Pokemon and up to the deceased list,
Yeah.
alongside Sunny.
Yeah. Very different ways.
Very different ways, but floor is yours. The mist has faded away.
She's just like sobbing.
I can't really say anything.
Oh my. I have to roll a 1d2. I have to roll a d2. Because I know how Citrine is about to react. I'm trying to decide if she's about to do it. 1 is yes, 2 is no. Nope. Does not. But Alex does feel just like inches a punch slam past his face. Doesn't hit, but it's just so close. And she's just weeping. And like holding the body of Geralt's, one of her favorites. He leans down, kisses its forehead, and just goes, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, so sorry. And then just stands up. Sees Alex and goes, we're getting the fuck out of here right fucking now, or I will fucking kill someone.
Give me a second while I look for something real quick.
Also, maybe add a door to this room.
Because I think Citrine's about to make one if there's not one. Because I don't... Yeah, Citrine's upset.
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to plead with Georgina because maybe I could get it to have it only have 9 injury. So it wouldn't actually be dead. Close, but she could save it.
I'm trying to remember which... Shoot. This one. I can't find... I think it was that, not actually. I'm about to give up because I can't find what I'm looking for. Okay. Continue.
Yeah, Citrine's just like, we're getting the fuck out of here, because I need to go bury my friend. And then she just points. Break the wall now! Citrine is mad. Citrine is god level angry, I think.
You bust open a piece of the wall and then watch as it mends itself. Dark wisps of shadow climbing up.
Never-
Alex, Citrine, you both feel the space you're in begin to shake as 4 large pillars break through the corners of this area. Large purple crystals as Alex, you're forced to quickly retreat a couple of steps as a large pedestal begins to raise up with a different statue, different than the one you saw upstairs, as the crystals in the corners of the room begin to pulse with this energy. The statue in the middle seems to begin to pulse with them. Citrine, you're sitting there holding the body of Sealy in your arms. Its body begins to feel odd as it begins to slowly melt and slip away. The essence of what was Sealy sucking out to the 4 corners of the room as the crystals begin to shine brighter and brighter with this statue. And I don't believe I actually remembered to get this, so give me 1 second.
Okay, I'll be back in just a minute then.
Yeah, it's gonna take me like 30 seconds to do. I'm literally almost done. Yeah, I didn't get it. I thought I had. Okay. I need to double check its Pokedex entry. I believe it's medium. Alright. You watch as Steely's body seems to melt away, sucking into the corners, the crystals beginning to pulse brighter and brighter, faster and faster. The statue in the center of the room responding to this growth of energy. As you are watching all of this happen, Alex and Citrine, you watch a small section of the wall fade away. Whoops.
You done drawn?
Trying to. Why is this not? Oh, come on. For the love of God, just make the fucking line. Thank you. There we go. Good enough. You watch a piece of the wall fade away. As Citrine, you watch someone you're very familiar with walk inside. Alex, someone you've only seen briefly in passing. In Citrine's confusion, as he... Well
Citrine's not
done!
confused.
Well done!
Bad.
I wasn't sure who was going to be willing to make the sacrifice. He continues to walk forward and climbs onto the platform. I really have to thank you.
Is there something preventing either of us from just tackling him?
Yeah, I'm like...
You can
Citrine,
certainly try.
The second Citrine sees him, she just goes, no, and basically tries to telekinesis him in place.
Alex, you're trying to charge at him?
I am.
Oh
Okay.
no, I'm just gonna literally use telekinesis
No,
on
I know. You're using telekinesis. Alex is trying to charge at him, correct? Okay.
Yep.
Citrine, you throw out the strongest telekinesis you can muster, putting all of your force into it.
Oh no, I mean the move.
Sure, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. Doesn't work.
Okay.
You put all of your force behind it, and you feel it strike this invisible barrier that you feel a slight reverb and a pang of pain in the side of your head as it's deflected. Alex, you charge forward, running headlong into a barrier, pounding your fist on what seems to be thin air, unable to get any closer. Oh, he's not gonna let that happen. And you watch as he's not gonna let that happen. Not after we've come this far. And you watch as the statue begins to crack. Beams of dark light begin to erupt, and this statue that you don't quite recognize bursts apart. Now this large hovering form of a creature you're not familiar with. It looks both of you over, reaching its hand out. The room begins to shake. The walls reform. The crystals disappear back down into the ground. If I can make them disappear back down into the ground, there we go. And without saying anything, it reaches over as a large darkness surrounds itself and Siren, and they both vanish in front of you, sinking into the ground. The pedestal vanishes and a thick fog covers the room again. You both lose sight of everything that's around you. And as the fog fades, you both find yourself back in the room with the large statue of Cresselia. Looking up, you see the statue seems to have cracked, broken in half. Whatever purpose it served here, seemingly now over. You can see faintly from the area where the stairs are heading back up, the faint rays of evening light. Shining down.
Well, this has been the worst day of my life.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do?
Let's get the fuck out of this shithole of a temple.
So the statue in front of us was like busted and shattered.
Yes.
I'm taking some of it with me.
You know what?
Okay.
So am I. That's a good idea.
Statue of fragment of statue. It's in your
Yep.
inventory. You both not really saying much. Not really knowing what to say. Ascend the stairs once more. Lead back into the dressed forest. I can figure out what the hell I'm looking at. Out the staircase, through the grass, and back into the graveyard.
Alex, can we stay here? Can we stay here for 5 more minutes? I have something I want to do.
What are you going to do in those 5 minutes?
Citrine walks over to the tree, to this very tree, kneels down, and just, with all of her telekinesis, basically churns the earth in a section exactly the same size as Sealy, basically. Turns it as if burying Sealy. Takes out the Pokeball. Puts the Pokeball. Puts Sealy's Pokeball. Buries it. And then writes in the tree, "Here lies Sealy, a friend."
Alright.
As she gets back up.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Forming a small makeshift grave for your friend Sealy here in this isolated, overgrown, and forgotten graveyard.
What do we do now?
Seek vengeance?
Yeah. That sounds good. Also, I'm sorry.
For?
The things I said, or darker, or that thing version of me said. I don't even care anymore.
They weren't wrong.
Yeah, but I can still say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. We didn't get her that long ago. And I already loved her. I don't like this. Like barely not crying. So Jane's just like, let's go back wherever the fuck we're gonna go back to. Town, the ranger station. I don't care. I just want to be gone because I think we just unleashed a god.
Though Citrine does not know this or say this.
Oh no, that was it. Citrine just like, I think we just sit and wait because Citrine just like, we just released something. I'm gonna say it's a god for right now because fuck it. Something's wrong.
You're not quite sure what it is. It's not something that you recognize.
Yeah, so she's just saying God. She's not actually like, oh yeah, I know that's a God. She's like, it was powerful. It produced an entire goddamn illusion maze, I feel.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a god, probably. We felt with a demigod previously. This might be a god.
Alright. Well, what's the plan? Alex, I'm assuming at some point you've walked over to Seely's grave and paid some form of respects?
Yeah.
That you guys just haven't been shouting across the graveyard back and forth, all this stuff?
No, I would have definitely have been keeping my distance until Citrine was done.
Okay. As you both stand and step away from Seely's makeshift gravesite, the faint light of evening shining down, and turn to figure out what exactly to do next. I know that this is a bit shorter than our sessions normally are. It's only really a 3-hour session, but I feel that this has been a pretty eventful session already thus far with everything that's happened. I think this is going to be where we call this session, guys.
That is fine.
I was going to say, if everyone is okay with that, in honor of Seely,
Yeah.
who has now fallen. I am going to bring us over to the coming and going screen, guys. For those of you who don't know or might just be tuning in for the first time, I'm SilentProtagonist. I'm the GM of the Sylva Rising Pokemon Tabletop United campaign. This is also my channel where I do a lot of Let's Plays, a lot of speed running, as well as a lot of tabletop gaming. I'm going to really quickly link my social media for everyone. Y'all can check me out on Twitter, on Discord. We have a really cool community over on Discord, as well as over on YouTube. There's a whole backlog of previous episodes of this, of other streams, of other series that I do or am doing or have done. So definitely be sure to check all of that out. Alex, do you have anything to announce this week?
Nope.
No? Alright, and I believe Citrine, Hound, if you want to go ahead and make your announcement.
Yeah. So last time I said that the first episode of the podcast would be up. It now legitimately is. There was a whole rigmarole with iTunes, but it's legitimately up there. You can actually find it on most podcatchers, I think.
And what's the name of that podcast for those people who don't know?
Cantrip Catastrophes.
Cantrip Catastrophes. So guys, make sure iTunes, anywhere you can find podcasts, head out, check out Cantrip Catastrophes. Hound, who plays Citrine here in our game, is a member of that.
Yeah,
really cool. Really hyped that that's coming out. Can't wait to watch that.
Yeah, and the DM is Faye from chat.
Awesome. Yes, and
Oh.
DM is Faye Castaway, who is in chat. Everyone, give
Send me to Shelly.
massive loves over to Faye. And for those of you who aren't aware, is also going to be our new player joining the campaign. Once we really take, I think, one more wrap-up session for this season, this arc in the story. Then we're going to take a 2-week break. I'm going to prepare the next season, the next arc, in what's happening in the world, in what the party's doing, and we will be bringing Faye into that as well then.
Yeah.
So everyone, you can look forward to that. Did anyone else have any other announcements? I believe all I have to really say is I'll probably be on tomorrow for a short stream at some point after probably 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in that range as a start. Anyone else have anything?
No, same.
No, I just have to make one note on one of my sheets.
All right.
But that's just personal.
All right, and I think, guys, we are going to go off. We are going to do a quick raid. It looks like Zaggy is actually on playing the Hunter Called the Wild, which is an amazing hunter simulation game that I love and that I also stream here on my channel. You guys should watch me play that too. It's really fun. We do lots of stuff. I'm really fucking bad at it. You can all laugh at me and probably be better than I am just by watching. probably can't be too hard, but we're gonna head over. We're gonna check out what Zaggy's doing. I don't know what exactly he's hunting or what map he's on, but give Zaggy lots of love. Let him know you came over from the stream. And guys, I will see everyone tomorrow, probably for more Fantasy Blacksmith.